What's up, people? Bilious2088 here, bringing you another kill confirmed match. This time I'm on Meltdown, and I'm using the Remington 370 with just a long barrel on it, because my sole purpose for this particular match was to try to rank up this gun. So I changed my class around quite a bit just so I could do that. And this is a good map to do this. I'm going to be explaining to you how I do it when I play on this map, just for ranking up the gun, not necessarily for a bunch of kills or anything like that, but just so I can get enough kills to rank up the gun. But the rest of my class is on perk 1. I'm running perk 1 greed as normal with lightweight and hardline. But perk 2 I have fast hands. Perk 3 I'm running dexterity, and I'm also running overkill with my PDW, because I think sometimes people don't realize that each one of the access points into this upper rim, which is where I pretty much stay for almost the whole match, gives you a direct line of sight with the main spawn points on the other half of the map. And so sometimes I'll pull out the PDW if something's out of my range with the shotgun, because even though I'm trying to rank up the shotgun, I don't want to be killed 25 times in one match. And that's pretty much why I try to stay in this little lip around the circle and just make my way around it, because it gives you enough cover to where you can go behind something and shorten up that range with enough to get the kill. Now on the Remington, if I'm running it in a regular match, I usually put laser sight and long barrel on it. But here, where I wanted to run overkill and have a second primary, I had to really take everything down, and so I'm just running long barrel. Because once you get past Cryptic Typhoon, you're pretty much going to be running it with no perks anyway, just so you can rank some of these up.
Sentry gun ready for deployment.
After that, I think most of the rest of them just say with no perks, or there's one with revenge medals or something like that. But even though this is the first shotgun that you get, I really like this Remington. I do like the KSG too, but it seems to be a bit temperamental. It's sort of hit and miss.
Be advised, your sentry gun has been destroyed.
You could sometimes just have your sights straight at somebody and it won't even hit them. So I don't like that. You can't rely on it as much as you should, but I think it's just going to be a question of usage. And once I get around to practicing, I'll get better at it. But as you can see, I'm just making my way around. I knew that guy was coming on the map, but I thought I could get away from him. But no, he chased me down. And I'm going to start switching to a live mode on this, because my audio is always a little, just maybe a half second behind with theater mode, so sorry about that. I'm going to try to make my way back over here to my little ring of fire, if you will, and go around it. I don't quite make it that time. Nothing much you can do about that. That's just one of the types of kills that happen when you run a shotgun, and you're going to have to be ready to, you know, get killed a few times when you're trying to rank up shotguns. It's just a part of it. So if you're one of those people who like to come out and go 40 and 50 for 2 or whatever, unless you're really good or come across a really horrible lobby, it's not going to happen. You might as well just get used to that fact and accept it and move on. That ranking up a shotgun, or any gun in general, especially if you're going to want to get gold and diamond for the headshots and things like that, your ratio is going to suffer. And later on I want to show you, when you come down these steps here, you don't have to look, because there are 2 other points where you don't even have to sound horror on it, because their shadows give it away. And nobody, at least nobody I've seen so far, really cares to look at that little drop off that you have there with that ladder. They just come barreling in that door, and they never even look to check that corner.
We've lost the advantage.
Right here is a place where you can really see shadows really super well. If you just pause for a split second right there and wait and see, especially if your mini-map is showing that the spawns are getting ready to happen again, at least more than one, then that's when you want to maybe just pause right there and see if somebody's going to come in that little rim.
UAV inbound.
Sometimes it looks like, if you look at my map now, it sort of looks like when you're in this rim that you're running away from them. But really you're not, because when you're going around in that little circle, you're actually coming towards them more quickly than you are going away from them. I'll never get why people are still using the Dragonfires. I think that thing is a piece of crap. But that's just me. I mean, everybody has their own preference.
Be advised.
Hopefully you're able to see that shadow come through there. Everybody's got their own score streaks that they like, but I really don't like that Dragonfire. It's like, it seems like it's 15 shots from even an SMG and that thing is gone. There you go. See, I love those little pillars that are in this little rim. Sometimes it's hard to see the enemy when they come through there, and they can sneak up on you. But when you're running a shotgun, it provides excellent cover for you to navigate through and be able to close that distance with enough to get the kill out of it. Because one thing you can say about shotguns on Black Ops 2 is if you get it in dead center of their body, it's a one-shot kill. But I really like this Remington, and I love the S27. Or not the S27, the S12. I was thinking the M27. That's my favorite assault rifle, but I'm running the PDW with this because I'm also looking to help rank it up a little bit. It's not my weapon of choice, even though it does have a large clip. And you don't have to reload as often, but as if you've seen any of my other videos, everybody knows that my gun of choice is the MSMC. I really like how that gun feels. And out of all the shotguns, I like how this one feels in comparison to the rest of them. It doesn't feel bulky. It doesn't feel like you're running around like some tank with a machine gun or something. Yeah, I'm going to camp this tag.
Kill confirmed.
There's just too many people in those windows around that part of the map, and I just don't really understand why people will spawn and run straight up that middle. It's as if they just want to go up there and get killed. I know that there's a lot of people up there, and I know you're going to be getting a lot of kills. And for some people, that's what makes the game fun. You know, you kill and you go up there and you get killed, and you kill and you get killed. But again, you know, sometimes I like to do that too. But here I'm just looking to rank up my shotgun, and I think this is the best area to do that, simply because you're able to get more one-shot, one-kills with it than just running around in the open where the lines of sight are too long. People are coming at you from all sides. At least here you can keep things under control a little bit better, and that's one of the things you need to consider when ranking up a shotgun, is you have to try to make the map work for you, and you have to try to be able to be in a position where you can anticipate where enemies are going to come, and when you see them, you actually have a way of getting to them without them getting to you with a gun that has much more range on it.
Kill confirmed. Kill denied.
So now I'm spawning in the back, and you can see from what I was saying earlier, this when you spawn on that side, it's going to bring you either to the middle there or to one of these other sides, and that's why I was circling around, and that's why I put my sentry gun in that one spot. You'd think I'd put tac mask on. Normally I would for those things, but again, I just had to cut this class way back in order to be able to get what I wanted with the overkill. Shadows. But I happen to, Meltdown's starting to grow on me a little bit. At first I just absolutely hated it because of all the little nooks and crannies people get, but it's actually starting to grow on me. That guy gets me twice this match. That's a good shot. I'll give him credit for it.
Friendly UAV inbound.
The first one, they got me in the back, so wasn't any skill to that, but that one was a good shot.
They're right where we want them.
And there's my revenge.
Kill
No! Did it take him enough shots? I don't know. I always dread coming across people with shotguns when I'm running an SMG or something, because you know if you don't get them at close enough, a far enough distance, that you're not going to win that match.
Fight is close. Tip the scales.
It's kind of frustrating in a way, because you pump 4 bullets into them and they get off one shot and you're dead.
Kill confirmed.
You're 1 shot or 2 shots away, and they're always just 1 shot away. Here the match is getting ready to end. And you'll see I don't go, you know, I don't have a huge game, but I was able to rank up my shotgun once, which was entirely what I wanted to do. I think I go 24-11 or something on this one. But in any case, thanks for watching. Happy holidays. I hope that this video finds you safe and sound and enjoying the game. Thanks.